140-109. Lakers secure the 3rd overall seed in the Western Conference. Their opponents still up in the air. Luka with 39, 8-7. Austin with 23, 7-6. And Doe, 6 of 8 from 3, 3 steals, 18 points. Let's head back to Crypto. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick speaking with the media.
JJ, did you get a bit of an ice bath?
Yes. And I just want to apologize to Kathy. Hopefully in the next 9 days, the $17,000 of damage to the carpet can get fixed. So it was about 8 ice buckets that was put on me. So, but I think it was just for our group, you know, different versions of this team. For the guys that have been here all along, they went through every single peak and valley. I think even this 3rd iteration of this team has gone through a bunch of peaks and valleys. I'm just incredibly proud of our team. It's an accomplishment to win 50 games in the regular season in any year. I think particularly in this year, in this Western Conference it is, and it's a credit to our players. Each one at different points in time has contributed to winning. They've all participated in a winning culture. And our coaching staff, our performance staff, everybody down the line, like, so it's a great group to be a part of. We want to go win one more game, and we'll figure out Sunday who we play in the first round.
The way that kind of Luka played on the trip and then coming into today and the rhythm that he's in going into the playoffs, and just how significant do you think all of that is, considering the rest of your team and kind of how it's coalescing? Yeah,
I think it's great for Luka. All 3 of those guys, Bron, AR, and Luka, I think this last week and a half have really found a nice rhythm, not just individually, but within what we're trying to do and playing together and using each other to create advantages. And we started working yesterday. We spent about 45 minutes this morning starting to just map out. We obviously don't know when we're going to play, but starting to map out next week. And it's going to be important over the next 8-9 days to stay in that rhythm, and we have to be smart about it. But there's still got to be some work next week. We want to prioritize rest and recovery, of course, but we got to also stay in that rhythm.
Speaking of recovery, LeBron checked out halfway through the 3rd quarter, didn't return. We saw a wrap on his left side. Can you tell us something about how he's feeling?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
But you Eagles fan?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I only root for winners. I only root for winners. The Eagles, Florida Gators. I'm just kidding.
Hey, JJ, entering into Media Day, your first season, you said this is going to take time. You guys clinched the 3rd seed. You just had multiple ice buckets poured on you. How would you say your first season went?
It's not done. And I spent all of 3.5 minutes on the flight back from Dallas just thinking about making the playoffs and thinking about the coaching profession. And I think as a coach, you're obviously judged on regular season wins and losses and your ability to get to the playoffs. But I think the other 2 things that you're really judged on are the way you're able to handle the pressure of the playoffs, the adjustments, the in-game stuff. There's still so much work that we have to do, myself, our staff. And then I think you're also judged on the culture you create and whether or not your players and everybody in the building like coming to work.
Lakers and Blazers play on Sunday in the regular season finale. All the action can be seen right here, beginning with pregame at 11:30, tip-offs at 12:30. Much more. The Houston Rockets have already locked up the number 2 seed in the Western Conference as we take a look at the injury report for tonight's matchup. Dylan Brooks, Eason, Şengün, Smith Jr., Tate, Thompson, Freddie. all out for the Rockets. Let's check in with Allie Clifton. She is standing by with more. Hi, Allie.
Hey, Gator. Billy Mack, you want to come be in on this segment?
I just want to say hi.
You want to say hi to the guys in the studio?
I just want to say hi. They're there.
Hi, Billy.
He is the man. Don't even try to come over here and not allow me to put you on camera. Love that guy. But of course, as we know, Gator, you guys talked about at the top of the show, coming off that great win in Dallas, the return game for Luka, a lot of emotions there. But as we talked about it on the Lake Show podcast yesterday, something that may have gotten overshadowed just a little bit, and rightfully so, the Lakers clinching a playoff spot, which obviously means no play-in tournament. It's something that we all are very excited about. But as you also mentioned, still a lot of movement. Who will they face? Where will they ultimately end up with 2 games left here in the regular season? One thing is for sure, they accomplished their first goal heading into the postseason, and that's to clinch a top 6 seed. And it's a responsibility that they did not take lightly.
It's an accomplishment. Truthfully, it is. If you look at the Western Conference this year, it's an accomplishment to be in the playoffs. We want the 3rd seed, and we have 2 more cracks to guarantee that spot. For me as a coach, I don't know. I'm thinking about the 3rd seed, to be honest with you. So it's a cool moment to share when we found out, with the staff, but we want more.
I mean, first was a big time that we clinched playoff spot. It's a big time. You don't want to play in. You get some rest. But obviously, we want the 3rd seed, and we're gonna go after it for sure.
It's very important. You get that week off. Being a part of the play-in, I think the last couple of years is just anything can happen. So for us to know that we top 6, I mean it. In the format that it is right now, anytime you get some rest, I speak for myself. Anytime I can get a week off from not playing ball, I'll take it. I'll take it.
So how about this? What all NBA fans and organizations will have their eyes on during this final regular season weekend. Thanks to NBA Communications for tweeting this. Both conferences combined, 15 seeds with 2 games left have yet to be determined, with only the 1 and 2 seeds in both East and West solidified, and of course the 7th seed there in the East by the Orlando Magic. As we all know, LA, they want the 3rd seed. They have 2 games left, to win 1, which means 4 through 8 is up for grabs still between 5 Western Conference teams. I say all of this to say, obviously, we can't wait to see what it looks like come Sunday afternoon, but also, Geeter, I will be you over the next 48 hours, which means all family members, including the dog, will have to wait for their good morning, because the Western Conference standings, of course, will have my full attention. Guys,
Finally, it's taken a long time, but you're finally dialed in. That was an awesome graphic you just showed us right there from NBA Communications. I'm going to be literally printing that out and staring at it. Thank you, Allie. Allie is on board with checking the standings every 17 minutes. Just 2 games left. So much uncertainty across the board. And what she said, guys, like 15 of the 20 seeds still up for grabs, with everyone jockeying